This ancient Near East node map centers on a primary timeline beginning in 1822 BC. Abraham ends his life by transferring all assets to Isaac. His other children receive gifts and are sent eastward, removed from the direct line of inheritance. There is a brief pause in the administrative separation. Isaac and his half-brother Ishmael reunite at the cave of Machpelah to bury their father. Ishmael's own record continues elsewhere, detailing the rise of 12 tribal princes and his death at age 137. Through these legal and geographical shifts, the wealth of the estate is now funneled into a single, high-stakes node, Isaac. That lineage immediately encounters a biological failure. Rebekah is barren, and for 20 years, the family's survival remains stalled. Isaac petitions for an intervention. At 60 years old, his request is granted, and Rebekah conceives. But the pregnancy is marked by internal conflict. The children struggle violently within her, prompting Rebekah to seek an oracle to understand the turmoil. The oracle reveals a split in the genetic record. 2 nations are in thy womb. The lineage is destined to diverge into 2 separate peoples. The message includes a reversal of ancient social law. The elder shall serve the younger. Before they are even born, their life paths are set on a collision course that defies the standard rules of the era. The birth of the twins makes these opposing destinies visible. Esau is born first, red and hairy. He becomes a hunter, operating in the unpredictable environment of the open field. Jacob follows, emerging with his hand on his brother's heel. He is a methodical man who remains within the managed environment of the family's tents. Central to their future is the birthright. This is the legal claim to the family's wealth, the leadership of the clan, and the specific promises made to Abraham. Because of his birth order, Esau is the automatic holder of this entire asset portfolio. This creates a sharp divide. The hunter, who prefers the wild, holds the legal claim to the estate, while the strategist in the tents holds no rights to the inheritance. In 1805 BC, a routine afternoon meal became the catalyst for a total reorganization of the Abrahamic line. Esau returns from the field in a state of physical collapse. He is exhausted and near starvation, which drastically shifts his priorities. Jacob is cooking a red lentil pottage. He has the immediate resource that Esau needs to recover. When Esau asks for the food, Jacob sets the terms. He will provide the meal in exchange for Esau's entire birthright. Esau's decision follows the pattern of hyperbolic discounting. This cognitive bias weights the value of an immediate reward much higher than a larger reward in the future. Esau reasons that if he starves now, his future inheritance is worthless. Jacob demands a formal oath to finalize the deal. Esau swears it, trading his long-term standing for a single meal. A moment of acute physical need bypassed long-term strategy, transferring the rights of the estate from the hunter to the planner. Esau finishes the meal and simply walks away. The text notes that he despised his birthright, treating the transfer as a casual occurrence. But the trade is legally binding. The short-term relief of the meal resulted in the permanent loss of his status as the primary heir. At this point, the timeline bifurcates. The primary conduit for the family's future permanently reroutes through Jacob. The oracle provided the blueprint, but the actual shift in power was triggered by a mundane decision, a hunger-driven trade that transformed a spiritual prophecy into a legal reality.